In the 2009-10 season, Jose Mourinho guided Inter Milan to an unprecedented treble. No Italian club has since won Serie A, their domestic cup the Coppa Italia, and the UEFA Champions League in one season, and only 6 teams have done it ever. Inter are the most recent Italian team to win the Champions League and have not won a league title since the treble. While Mourinho has been categorised as a defensive coach, his 2008-09 title-winning Inter side led the league in goals scored with 70, joint with AC Milan, while in 2009-10 they scored 75 goals, 7 more than next best Roma. In both seasons, Mourinho's side also conceded the fewest. This partly stems from the Portuguese manager's superb defensive organisation and his team's willingness to play almost exclusively on the counter. Mourinho set his side up as either a 4-3-1-2 or a 4-2-3-1. Both systems were built on the rock-solid centre-back pairing of Lucio and Walter Samuel, with Julio Cesar, an adept reader of the game, as a sweeper-keeper operating behind. The defence sat deep and relied on the mobility of the midfield to cover. Club captain and legend Javier Zanetti played mostly at left-back, though he was sometimes used in central midfield. Indeed, a defining facet of Mourinho's Inter was his willingness and ability to deploy players to counter specific threats or bring specific abilities to a game. On the right, Maicon provided more width and was a more attacking presence than his left-back counterpart. For this to work, Mourinho relied on Esteban Cambiaso's superb reading of the game. The Argentine midfielder could move back or across to cover, allowing Maicon to push up behind Samuel Eto'o, who drifted infield to support Diego Milito. Eto'o's role, and that of Goran Pandev, are rightly hailed as examples of Mourinho's ability to get players to buy into his tactical systems, even at the expense of their own normal playing style. While Eto'o did drift centrally to assist Milito in many games, he was also used almost as a defensive winger when required, and Pandev, nominally a striker, played a similar role on the left. This meant that in games where Mourinho needed defensive solidity, the 4-2-3-1 almost reverted to a 4-4-1-1. Inter sat deep and countered, relying on the predatory instincts of Diego Milito, the awareness and creativity of Wesley Sneijder at 10, and Cambiaso's ability to pick a long pass. Inter would win the ball back, get it to Cambiaso or Sneijder, and would then attack from deep with long passes wide, using the Dutch 10's ability to play in Milito or Eto'o. Dejan Stankovic, the more attacking-minded central midfielder, got up to support, while Sneijder also dropped off to win the ball back, as well as pushing forwards to assist Milito. Eto'o would cut inside with Maicon supporting him, and Pandev could do the same, although this occurred less. Indeed, Mourinho famously even used Christian Chivu, a left-back, in left midfield against Barcelona in the second leg of the Champions League semi-final at the Nou Camp to block the left-hand side of the pitch. Milito, Eto'o and Sneijder were the team's main goal threats. Mourinho was not afraid to sacrifice attacking ability to counter the threat of Messi on Barcelona's right-hand side, just as he was not afraid to match Chelsea's 4-1-2-3 with a 4-3-3 in the Champions League round of 16 away leg, man-marking Chelsea's system at the expense of his own attacking options. His side made no effort to hog possession either, instead relying on a clinical ability to convert the rare chances that came their way from the counter. Pragmatic, organised, tactical, yes. Defensive and boring? Not always. Jose Mourinho's superb Inter of 2009-10, built by him with the additions of Sneijder, Lucio, Eto'o, Milito, Pandev and Motta to the squad he inherited in 2008, is the best side Italian football has produced in the last 10 years, and arguably since Sacchi's AC Milan.